Tyler, you guys split in Colorado. Now you guys come back to Bakersfield for Game 3. Much of the talk heading into Game 1 was the first 10 minutes, getting that crowd out of there. Is that kind of replicated now? The first 10 minutes of Game 3 is going to be equally important to get this fan base behind you?
Absolutely. This is the first year this city has seen playoffs, and they're going to be excited. So, first 10 minutes. It's kind of always been our recipe all year. So, just doing things right the first 10 minutes and try to keep the crowd in it.
Talk about the onus that you guys maybe put on yourselves, because you guys have been very adamant that this community is right behind you. So, what kind of I don't want to say internal pressure, but what kind of things do you kind of put upon yourself to make sure that you give them a show?
Yeah, like I said, they're going to be excited for this game, and all year we've been preaching to play well in this building and to give our fans a show, and they deserve it. So, we're just going to do things the right way and try to get a win for them.
First game, very few penalties, and then the second game was basically a penalty party. How do you navigate kind of that uncertainty of how a game is going to be called?
It's tough. There's a fine line between getting upset and trying to keep an even keel. Like you said, the first game it was kind of free flowing and kind of back and forth, and then the second game was a lot of penalties and not really a whole lot of momentum. So it's tough to keep that even keel, but you just got to stick with it and try to get the momentum on your side when you can get on the power play or make a good play on the PK.
Having said that, I know in college you were the shot block king back in the day, and Mitch just said that guys that sacrifice the body are winners. How big is it to put yourself kind of out there when pucks are coming at you on the penalty kill?
You just got to take pride in it. They hurt for a little while, but by the next game you don't even feel it anymore, and it's just taking care of your body after the game, and seeing the trainer get nice on it just to get rid of the pain or whatever. But this is playoff hockey, and you got to do what you got to do. So I take pride in that, and it's good to see some other guys getting rallying behind you or cheering on when you're doing it.
From the first two games, what do you think the kind of the personality of the series is so far?
It's been a couple heavy games. They're a fast, hard team, and I think we're kind of the same way. We kind of got away from that in game 2. We were a little soft, but it's just a couple of hard teams going against each other, and whoever can manage the breakdowns the best is going to come out on top.
It goes without saying, not the result you wanted in Game 2, but what are some of the things that you saw from your club, going down early and playing from behind?
Yeah, it's something we haven't seen much throughout the year. We talked about that this morning. Getting down, we kind of had a little fluster there for a while. We were kind of lost our game, but our captains were doing the best they could do to keep us on our game, and I thought we kind of took over for a while. We were out shooting them by quite a bit throughout the second, third period. So just got to stick with our game when that happens and try not to get in that funk.
What's the importance of these home games and in short series like this?
They're huge. Taking the split on their home ice, we're kind of happy about it. That's a tough place to play. I think they only lost like 7 or 8 games at home this year. So, to bring it back home is huge. You got your home crowd. You're sleeping in your own bed. Home cooked meals. So, it's a huge advantage.